Forecast Weather Channel.
Get into the holiday spirit by visiting Candy Cane Lounge at the Resorts Atlantic City, where you can enjoy a specialty holiday cocktail like the Mistletoe Martini or Candy Cane Kringle. Check it out, running now through January 3rd.
Good Sunday afternoon. Meteorologist Bobby Klark here with an update on your forecast. Hope your Sunday's been well so far for today. Temperatures across the area really haven't moved much since lunchtime, basically in the low to mid 40s across most of the area. Did see some warmth in those northwestern burbs, which I was concerned about earlier this morning with seeing the precipitation on set, possibly mixing with a couple of snowflakes, but temperatures finally getting up into the 40s. Therefore, we're plain rain, any kind of shower activity that we do have out there. But you see that east to northeasterly flow making it feel that much more chillier. Unfortunately, even though these temperatures are rising up close to 50 even around the shoreline. But again, as I mentioned, east-northeasterly flow making it feel that much more chillier out there. Showers will continue on into this evening and tapering off as we head into overnight tonight. We start the drought Monday. Now, I can't rule out a spot shower, I think, early tomorrow morning through the mid-morning hour as this thing wraps around the clouds and moves off to our south and east. So if you have any kind of early plans, meaning bus stop and the commute, early commute, just be aware of that you could see possibly a shower or two, especially closer to the shore. Next system looks to push in here as we head into the end of next week, Thursday and Friday. Could be dealing with some mixed precipitation. We'll talk about that, though, in just a couple of moments. Precipitation chances, obviously, today we see them, and that will continue to be the case through overnight tonight. That 10% chance is what I mentioned about tomorrow morning early, possibly seeing that wraparound moisture pop in here, especially closer to the shoreline that you go. As I mentioned, next chance looks like we're going to go Thursday into Friday. Could potentially see a little bit of a mix. We wouldn't necessarily call it a mess yet, but we'll certainly could see possibly a mix out there, but we'll talk about, as I mentioned, in just a couple of moments. As for tomorrow, 43 will do it. A stiff northerly breeze, though, unfortunately, gusting to near 20 to 25 miles per hour. That'll keep the cloud cover pushing in here as we head into the afternoon. And even though temperatures will be in the lower 40s, they'll feel more like the 30s, as I mentioned, with that stiff northerly breeze out there. Futurecast, we continue to see low pressure move on out of here, and it will continue to move slowly off to the south and east and off the coastline and basically fall apart. We clear out as we head into Tuesday, and here comes this next system. Again, we got to be careful what's going to happen with this because the system itself is out here in the Great Lakes. It's a pretty broad, it's going to be a very strong low pressure system that's going to be probably making some national headlines as we head towards the middle of the week, especially for the plains, the Great Lakes, and the southern states between severe weather and possibly some heavy snow out there. Then it's going to transfer its energy up here, and you'll start to notice that there's a low pressure system here in the Carolinas. That's going to draw in a north to northeasterly flow once again. So depending on the timing of this, it will depend upon what kind of mixing we can get, possibly some snow or just some plain rain, and where it actually develops. So obviously, we've got many days to talk about this or look at this, a good 4, 5, 6 days. So Nick and I will definitely keep you abreast of what's going on as we head closer towards the end of next week. Overall temperature pattern, not as bad as it seems as we were looking at yesterday, because remember I had highs that were in the extended, not even getting into the 30s with windy conditions. This doesn't look too bad out there. We're talking about maybe 5 to 10 degrees below normal, so we're talking about low to mid 40s across most of the region. So that's not too bad as we have ourselves in middle of December. 7-day forecast, Tuesday is looking fantastic. I know 42 degrees doesn't sound like that, but we'll have golden sunshine, less wind, so that's some good news out there. Clouds build Wednesday out ahead of that system, and then we've got to watch to see exactly where that low pressure system develops off the Carolinas. Is going to be farther north, farther south. Definitely keep an eye on that in your exclusive Nordcast plus 3 days. As I mentioned, will be a tad below normal as we head into next weekend with cloud cover and windy conditions. Have a great rest of the afternoon, everybody. I'll see you tonight.